Niggas say they gon' rob us, but nigga, we coming for welfare. I shoot a bullet when I pull it, how you catch a bullet like an NFL player? Should've known it was litty when bitches don't lying on my dick. Lie on they pussy like I hit, can't even be a side bitch. I'm in 9 and you ain't even looking like you a fine. Bro, bitches tryna do it for Twitter when they used to do it for viral. 100 man at an hour, 100 nigga with the airtime. Rolls Royce Ray, put your bitch up in the stars like she in the airline. Niggas talk about my hairline, I laugh about it, I be feeling them. See, we be both making M's, they be making memes, I be making millions.
Thanks for tuning into this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Damon Bruce. A Monday night broadcast of the NBA. It's going to be the Golden State Warriors up against the Washington Wizards. Opening tip-off just moments away in our nation's capital. Let's get you on out to Kevin Harlan and the crew with the call here on 2K Sports.
And how about that view? A beautiful night here in Washington, D.C., the nation's capital. We're coming at you from the Verizon Center in beautiful Washington, D.C. as the Wizards prepare to take the court. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. And one of the players will be watching this one closely, Andrew Bogut.
Yeah, he's the master of the kickout. Loves to get the ball down on the low block and have the defense collapse around him and then find an open teammate on the outside.
And Steve, he's also the player they rally around at the defensive end. I mean, they cause some real havoc when he's out there running the show defensively.
The Warriors are looking to end their road trip here with a strong outing. They're faced now with what is probably the easiest part of their schedule. They've got a lot of home games on the docket, but they can't take anything, guys, for granted.
Well, this is a nice stretch for this team, Kevin, because they get a number of games at home, and it gives them a chance to make up some ground in the standings.
No question. I mean, they've proven to be a very tough team to beat in this building. So for these games coming up, they'll be ready. Their fans will be ready. This could be a critical part of their season where they do some damage and get on a roll. And he's on the board early.
The first to strike there. Nice hoop.
Iguodala with it. Now Beal defending. Curry attacking. Back to Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, Mark Jackson and I spoke for just a couple of moments. We talked about the problems of facing a player who is athletically gifted like John Wall. He told me that staying in front of him with a solo defender is near impossible. So we'll try to lull him into traps and get him taking shots that he doesn't feel comfortable taking.
And thank you, Doris. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a loss to the Celtics in Boston.
Yeah, they really struggled to put points on the board throughout that game, guys. In terms of their offense, nothing seemed to go right.
And once they started spiraling downward, there was no getting out of it, Steve. Their scoring just went dry. That's a quick foul to pick up here in the opening quarter.
Bogut kicks to Curry. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
Just got a little careless on that pass. They should be able to connect on those.
Here's Washington. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
And that's the kind of loss that sticks with you for a while, guys, because they were probably the better team that night, and they just couldn't put the game away.
You know, Steve, you'd almost rather get beaten by double digits than know you should have won it, but didn't.
Now, here's Green, following the miss by John Wall. Thompson, off the left rim and out.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession. On the inbound, that's good from Porter on the assist by Booker. Porter's got his first basket of the night.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
Now here's Curry. He's coming off a 28-point game against Boston.
And Kevin, he was amazing defensively as well. I mean, he was racking up steals left and right.
And so here is Golden State. They trail by 3. Gallinari with the steal. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. They get Stephen Curry.
Well, he allowed him to get all the way to the rim, so actually a pretty good play to foul him and make him shoot free throws.
And then no choice really but to foul and stop the dunk. Don't let that happen.
The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. The drive by Bogut. Thompson. Outside, Green. Curry with it. Now guarded by Porter. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the evening. That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. The Wizards have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. While we can, let's have a peek at the league's top foul shooting teams over the course of the last month. Second, the Warriors.
Yeah, they've had a lot of success from the free throw line, so I would look for them to continue to attack the rim.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And Wall kicks to Beal. Gallinari. There's the pass to Booker. Just 5 to shoot. A nice shot by Gallinari. Gallinari's got his second bucket of the night.
Nice soft touch to drop that one in.
Deflects the pass. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. We take a look at the Cavaliers. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And checking out Washington, 3 games behind.
Well, right now for the Wizards, with the way they started the season, they'd have you thinking they were one of the favorites coming in instead of the exact opposite.
Yeah, Clark, I mean, there were a lot of teams getting a ton of attention in the preseason, and let's just say they were not one of them.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
Well, if they can match that effort at the defensive end, look out.
Now here's Curry, averaging 30 points per contest. Iguodala outside. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
You know, the only tough part of that basket for him was getting into such good position. The rest of it seemed easy.
Washington leading now by 5. All with it. 23 points for him the last game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And a huge rebounding night as well, really controlling the glass.
Now here's Beal. Great defense that time from Thompson.
That's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those.
Washington on D. Screen by Bogut. Thompson with it. Now guarded by Gallinari. Bogut dishes to Curry. Thompson outside. Lock at 6. In low to Bogut. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up. This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
Look how frustrated Steve is on this.
I just, you know what, come on, I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up there. I mean, he threw it down with force.
So it's the Warriors now. after the basket by Washington. Bogut with a screen on Beal. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession.
Here we can see, Kevin, where the Warriors rank in the NBA right now. First in scoring. First in assists. And they're also #1 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals. An aggressive team that ball hawks very effectively.
And the points that they're scoring per game that you talked about is really a result of great offensive execution. And this is a club that works well together. They get great looks, and they'll also score in transition.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. This their first look at this year's Washington squad.
They got the better of this club both times they saw them last season. I think we're about to find out if they've still got their number.
Washington leading now by 5. Steve hit on this moments ago, Clark. When you've got the two top teams, one from the East and one from the West, would you say there are some conference bragging rights at stake here? I mean, it would seem very obvious to me.
For sure, Kevin. Games like this can be a pretty good early season indicator of which conference is the stronger one.
Here's Thompson after the made shot from Bradley Beal. Green kicks to Iguodala. Iguodala, right side, the offensive rebound. It's Curry with the drive. That's good.
You know, size-wise, this is not a great one-on-one matchup for him, but he got that shot to go.
But you wouldn't know it by how he finished. That's a nice hoop there.
And Wall kicks to Beal. He passes to Gallinari. Launches a 3. Green with the rebound. Warriors trail by 5. Down low. Golden State moving it around. Iguodala trains the three-pointer. Iguodala's got 6 points.
But you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Here's Wall. No good with the triple. Golden State's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Iguodala the pass to Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. He's got 5.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
Yeah, me too, Clark. I think anytime you have success pounding the ball inside, you've got to continue to go to the well.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
Yeah, he is none too pleased with the play of his club out there, and looks like they need a little time to get things sorted out here.
I don't know of any coaches that would be too happy if they just saw their team give up a run like this one.
Wizards have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Kicks it to Beal. Tries to keep it alive. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession.
Get open!
They double him with Green. Booker dishes to Gallinari. Shot clock at 6. The tray. And the shot is good. Gallinari's got his third basket of the night.
I don't know how they're going to keep this pace up. Both teams on fire here early.
And playing the game on rollerblades, too.
Warriors trail by 3. Curry kicks to Green. Back to Curry. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, when you think about instant offense, his name comes to mind immediately. Doesn't take much for him to get it going and run off a string of buckets.
And you know what, Steve? His teammates love playing with him because he gets them so many assists thanks to his catch-and-shoot ability. A lot of his buckets come right off the pass.
Very clever passing. That was just beautifully done.
Pretty early to be over the limit, Kevin. They'll have to watch the fouls from here out.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in this first half.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for him.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for the Warriors.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
Beal's shot is good. Beal's got 8 points.
He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
It's Curry with the drive. And a look here at the most accurate shooting guards in the NBA this season. Take a look at Thompson. You know what you're going to get from him day in and day out.
Just ask this group. Sometimes when you're hot, and it's a comforting feeling for a coach to know you've got one of those guys roaming the perimeter.
And not just on the perimeter. I mean, all of these players drive the lane very effectively. Yeah, they're excellent outside shooters, but it's getting to the rim and finishing in close quarters that puts those percentages as high as they are.
Vesely's checked in for Gallinari. And Vesely slams it in.
Rudely thrown down after the offensive rebound. He is ramped up now.
He is, you're right, and you figure this game might come down to a few of those effort plays.
Always does, Kevin.
I wouldn't doubt it. Seems like that kind of a contest tonight.
Wall with the steal. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And the defense just lets him go there.
And once he hit the open floor, there was no looking back. Straight to the rack.
Warriors trail by 5. Here's Thompson. 20 points for him last game against Boston. Ilyasova. Back to Thompson.
Second foul of the first quarter. They're probably going to have to sit him down here to try to avoid number 3.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Well, you got to admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season, shooting better than 90% from the stripe.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Iguodala. And it's Mills in for Steph Curry. The kick out to Brown. He tries for 3. A second chance effort. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And the Warriors making a change here. Bazemore is checked in. For Washington, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Well, pretty good numbers this season at the line for this club. Right around 78% as a team.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
Here's Bazemore, averaging 8 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ilyasova. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Ilyasova's got his first points of the night. Washington leading now by 3. Brown outside. Three-pointer. The shot will not go. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way.
Right from the start, they've been aggressive on the glass. Most of the rebounds seem to be going their way.
And, Steve, I think they are ready for the fight today.
Gets the bucket.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Here's Nedovic. Vesely, defended by Bazemore. Brown outside. The Warriors pull it in. And Mills kicks to Barnes. And And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
The defense just couldn't recover in time.
Yeah, the D pretty much went brain neutral on that one, Clark. Wouldn't
yes,
you?
Sir. I like that phrase.
Yeah, I don't use that phrase very often, but to me, that's what happened. He shifted the brain into neutral.
Yes, he did.
That was embarrassing.
Here's Brown. The Warriors making the shot. Pass to Nedovic. Back to Brown. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. We take a look at the Warriors. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. Of course, there's the Thunder in second place.
You know, looking at the Warriors, they've been playing well to start the season. I mean, once again, asserting themselves as one of the powerhouse ball clubs in the league. I like what I've seen from this team so far.
And they know better than anybody. You know, the NBA season is a marathon, not a sprint. But nonetheless, they've certainly been hot out of the gates.
They get it again. Here's Barnes. Ilyasova.
Oh, yeah, he had not established position.
You know, I prefer the refs to whistle with a block when in doubt. I thought that was a good call there.
The Warriors have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
Well, you got to like the free throw shooting from this club all season long. They're shooting 81%. Those are impressive numbers.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Passes it to Vesely. 1:25 left in the first. And here's Brown outside, and he recovers it. 4 on the shot clock. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. And the Wizards lead by 1. Clark, a lot of give and take between these sides early.
Kevin, how about 6 lead changes in this half already?
Yeah, good one here. Guys, this is going to be fun to watch. 2 evenly matched teams. Both teams playing hard.
Bazemore. He's covered by Brown. Pass to Barnes. Free throw line jump shot. Rebound, Washington.
Great defense there. You really have to challenge him at that range.
Webster passes to McGee. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
Well, he should stay with those basics in a tight ball game because we've got one here tonight.
And again, no good by Golden State.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
Well, you don't see him miss that shot very often. When he's open like that, it's usually lights out. That's just a case of 2 teammates working perfectly together. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
To the middle, and there's the feed to Mills. Ilyasova. Good on the triple. Ilyasova's got his second bucket tonight.
An unusual skill set for a big man. The long-range shot gives you such good spacing offensively.
Here's Nedovic. Feeds to McGee. Can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Randall. Here's Bazemore. Fade away. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Wizards lead by 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
This Wednesday, December 16th, Derrick Rose and the Chicago Bulls hit the road to do battle with the Milwaukee Bucks. A Central Division battle. You don't want to miss it.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Well, the thing they tried to establish right away was the presence down low. You look at the points in the paint. I think that's been the difference.
Yeah, and I like the fact, Steve, that they're not settling for the outside shots. I mean, go in there and get what you want. Keep attacking the rim.
Porter is out there with Vesely. And it's Brown, and it's Webster, and it's McGee in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards. Webster dishes to Brown. Left side, Brown.
They've been strong on the boards. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says. Still anybody's game, though.
And Bazemore kicks to Mills. Gets the bucket. Mills has got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Warriors.
Looked like he may have been showboating a little bit at the end of that one.
He kicks it to Porter. Covered by Barnes. Porter passes to Brown. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Barnes has got his third rebound on the night. Dishes to Mills. He feeds it to Bazemore. And there's the pass to Mills. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Bogut with a screen on Brown. Mills with it. Brown's there. And here we go. Washington fast break. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession.
The past few weeks, let's see how Washington stacks up. 8th in assists, 8th in field goal percentage. And they're a top 10 shooting team from the foul line. Pretty good company for that team.
And the top 10 in assist number that you talked about, it really is what stands out to me. It's a beautiful team to watch. They like to share the ball. They really work hard at the offensive end to make sure they get the best possible shot every time down the floor.
Here's Bazemore. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Well, he can squeeze himself into the box score every now and then.
Now here's Brown, covered by Mills. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And that one's good by Porter. The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Bazemore. The dish now to Mills. From outside, off the mark.
The clear look at the hoop, he doesn't miss many of those.
Now here's Webster. He's covered closely. Let's go. Nice D from Patrick Mills. Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. He dishes it to Bazemore. Screened by Bogut. And Bazemore kicks to Ilyasova. Cans it from downtown. Ilyasova's got his third basket of the night right there.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Webster dishes to Brown. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
For the Wizards, Trevor Booker comes in for JaVale McGee. And it's going all right. In for Webster. Mills goes up and lays it nice and easy. Now it's a 5-point Warrior lead.
You know, it looks like despite the injury he's got, he's still able to deliver, and that's what he's showing us right now.
Now here's Brown. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
That's something we didn't see at all from him in the first half when he had a goose egg from three-point land.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And Ilyasova kicks to Mills. Bazemore. Pass to Bogut. The feed to Mills. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Ilyasova. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Wizards shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. Here's Booker. Bogut with the block. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
Guys, they're really passing the ball well here in the first half.
Something else they've done a good job of tonight, you know, right from the start, is penetrating and scoring.
And he can't hit the second. The Warriors have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Mills passes to Bogut. Ilyasova. Bazemore dishes to Bogut. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, he earned that one. Took the hit and still found a way to knock it down.
Yeah, fantastic body control. And the will to get it done. You like that focus.
Steph Curry's checked in for Patrick Mills. And that one misses. Wizards trail by 3. It's Brown with the drive. No good. And Golden State will come the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them.
Yeah, I'll be looking forward to seeing how that New Orleans game turns out for sure. Oh, man, he's on the highlight reel every night. And if you're guarding the rim defensively and he's coming at you, look out.
And what I like, quite honestly, is his rock-solid consistency offensively. You know he's going to put the ball in the basket for you every game.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State, Draymond Green comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Iguodala in for Ilyasova. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
And Booker kicks to Brown. Tries a 3. Here's Porter. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
I tell you what, it never gets old watching him work, does it, fellas?
No, Clark, you know, that's a good way to put it. He will work. Great example of that on the offensive glass right there.
Yeah, just blue-collar stuff. And then he put a little flair in the dunk.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And here is Brown. 9 points in the game so far. Gets it to go. Now Curry. Iguodala with it. Iguodala off the pick from Green. Curry. He's covered by Brown. Porter against Barnes. Kicks to Bazemore. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Back to Brown. Pass to Gallinari. Nice ball movement by Washington. From the arc. Gets it to go. Gallinari's got 10. Mark and Steve, 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
You know, both teams showing a lot of resilience after coming back, back and forth, back and forth.
Reminds me of a song.
I'm not sure I've seen a game with so many lead changes this early on.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Yeah, he is none too pleased with the play of his club out there, and looks like they need a little time to get things sorted out here.
I don't know if any coaches would be too happy if they just saw their team give up a run like this one.
Why don't we take this chance now to show you the most active wing defenders in the league? These are this season's steals leaders at small forward. Andre Iguodala, number 2.
And this set of guys can do as much or more damage with their defense as they can with their offense. And that damage isn't just limited to one part of the court.
Yeah, you kick that one right between the uprights, Steve. As small forwards, they're called on to cover a lot of distance at the defensive end. A lot of ground they need to cover. Those skills have come from everywhere.
Yeah, he had not established position.
You know, I prefer the refs to whistle with a block when in doubt. I thought that was a good call there.
Curry can't get it to go. Washington has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Iguodala with the steal. Into Ilyasova. Back to Green. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Feeds it to Green. Outside Curry. Backing down is Green. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Ilyasova hits the bucket. Clarkie talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition of that.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, not even through the first half, and it's been one heck of a battle.
Well, these are the kinds of games you love. I mean, 2 good teams going head-to-head, an even matchup, and both sides very competitive, on their toes tonight.
And the Warriors making a change here. Bazemore is checked in. Here's Brown. And that's good for 2. Brown's got 7 points for the quarter.
You know, he started out hot, and he's only gotten hotter. He could be in for one of those games.
Back to Curry. Launches it. Another miss by Curry. The Wizards with the lead. Number 20, defended by Ilyasova. He kicks to Brown. Puts up a three. Green with the rebound. Green's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
It's Iguodala with the drive.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
Here's Curry.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. That free throw missing. And Washington making a change here. Wall's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Washington shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Brown outside. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that. I mean, just let him go. Who cares?
Bazemore passes to Green. Dishes it to Ilyasova. Kicks it out to Iguodala. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
And now look at Stephen Curry here. He's been just lighting it up recently. His stats speak for themselves. 2nd in steals. And he's been so successful at the foul line, converting so often that he's now number 2 in the NBA in free throw percentage.
And Steve, I think the steals per game average that he sports is really an impressive stat. I mean, you think about coming up with the steals that he does and the way he does it. He does it with smarts and tenacity.
The Wizards making a switch here. Gallinari dishes the Wall. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Golden State Warriors. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand.
Some really good games going on. How about that Denver one? That's an interesting game.
He passes it to Booker. He's against Green. Shoots a fader. That one wide left. Golden State's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let them fly. Wall against Iguodala. The pass to Bazemore. Clock at 4. And good on the basket. Book it. Bazemore's got 6.
Starting to get a little momentum here after that scoreless first quarter.
All with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. He feeds it to Gallinari. There's the triple. Rebound by Ilyasova. Ilyasova's got his 3rd rebound on the night. There's the dish to Curry. Lets it go from deep, and that one's good. And it's a 3-point Warrior lead. Washington's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. It's Brown with the drive.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Iguodala against Brown. Left side Curry. Takes a shot at the elbow. And Bazemore kicks to Green. And here we go. The Wizards fast break.
Man, that was unreal. Mark it up. Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, I mean, startling that he'd even try that right now.
Curry passes to Bazemore. He dishes it to Green. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Chance now to check out the Washington Wizards' upcoming schedule. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them.
Tell you, I'll be looking forward to seeing how that Brooklyn game turns out.
There's a minute 34 left to play here in the second quarter. Just 5 on the clock. From the stripe. Randall defended by Booker. It's Thompson off the drive. Tries again. Not enough on that one as it misses. Washington trailing. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. And that'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. Molinari dishes to Booker. That is good. Booker's got 7 points. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. I mean, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, guys.
Steve, so close.
Well, such a seesaw affair back and forth. I mean, this has been an unbelievable game to watch.
Number 1. He's covered by Thompson. Beal from long range. It's rebounded by Curry.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Washington with the rebound. Booker's got his 5th rebound in this one. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Number 1. He's covered by Iguodala. Curry against Wall. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Wall's got 4 points in the quarter.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Thompson off the pick from Barnes. Got it up. And the release. Was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And a tight game here as we end the first half. It's the Wizards. They lead by 3. And coming up after the break, it'll be Damon Bruce breaking down all the highlights from the first half of play.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
And it is halftime. I'm Damon Bruce. An excellent game going on at Verizon Center. A tightly contested game for the Wizards up against the Golden State Warriors. They're currently sitting in 2nd place in the conference. They'd like to build upon that position. Shannon Brown playing well in the first half. He's got 15 points, and his defense has been very solid. He's been bothering shots. He's keeping his hands active, making it difficult for guys to score on. And for Golden State, they've been battling. Outstanding bench production. They've gotten a very nice lift, and that's made a huge difference for them on the scoreboard. Stephen Curry's been productive. He's got 12 points and is also sharing the ball, picking up assists as well. And now, let's check out the other games still going on. For the Phoenix Suns, they have the lead against the Bobcats at Time Warner Cable Arena. Not too many problems for them in the third. And another one also in progress. Over at Target Center, it's the Timberwolves trailing to New Orleans. Things are pretty close out there in the third quarter of action. And a look here at the other NBA action. For the 76ers in Philadelphia, they got a tight one going on against Utah. A close one in the first. And that's it for us here in the studio. Time to send it on back out to Kevin Harlan and the gang for the start of the second half.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. Nice game. Great performance by Shannon Brown.
How about his first half? Just easily surpassing his average point total.
On pace for a monster game. Too bad he can't score like this every night.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. On the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. They'll get out there with Draymond Green, and it's Curry in at the 1 spot. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Shot clock at 5. The drive by Green. A well-timed shot fake got the defender off the ground right there.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those. fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
Porter's checked in for Washington. Wall attacking. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Thompson with it. He's picked up by Wall. And it's Green. Listen. Wizards leading by 5. Here's Beal, and it's blocked by Curry. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And let's check out a group of shooting guards that have been doing some dirty work inside lately, averaging the most rebounds per game at their position over the last 10 games. 5th is Bradley Beal.
You know, it's not easy to do what these players have done in that area, strictly because of positioning. Typically, as a 2-guard, you're going to be on the perimeter a lot more often than you will be inside.
Yeah, but for all of these guys, you can point to their quickness as well as their superb instincts as to why they wound up on the list. I mean, you've got to have that nose for the basketball.
And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And the bounce pass was the key to the play.
Warriors trail by 7. And Thompson kicks to Bogut. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Pass to Thompson. A 3-ball. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, and he's a bomber. I mean, that's what I love about him. He's as good a three-point shooter as you'll see. And, of course, has the green light to let it fly anytime he wants.
And Steve, he's earned a nickname that's familiar to anybody that's followed basketball, the microwave. There's no slow build-up with him. All he needs is one shot to go down, and he can set him off, turn him into a real scoring machine. He cooks with gas, not electricity. I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Wizards leading by 6. They get it back. Here's Booker. Misses the layup.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Green kicks to Curry. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Outside, Green. And another 3 for Golden State.
With the success they've been having from the three-point line since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard starts to look a lot different real soon.
Of course, they have to stay hot, but if they do, I think you're right, Mark, particularly if they can convert defense into offense.
Wall against Curry. Now the feed to Porter. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Iguodala, the pass to Curry. They kick it out to Green. Iguodala. Back to Green. Iguodala setting the pick for Green. Outside Curry. And he hits it to tie the game up. Curry's got 15 points.
And another three-pointer to their second half total.
Yeah, they caught that long-range bug at halftime, and it's been bombs away ever since.
Washington calls timeout. And at this point of the game, always important to stay focused. And while the coach goes over the game plan, these players are getting a much-needed chance to rehydrate and refuel with Gatorade. And guys, we know the drill well, all 3 of us drinking the Gatorade too.
Yeah, no question. Right. I mean, Kevin, people have no idea the fatigue that can set in during a telecast. And so it's important for us to stay hydrated all game long.
Clark, you're always hydrated.
Yeah, I try to be, but it's usually with a combination of H2O and Gatorade.
I love Gatorade. And look at Steve, got the Gatorade shirt on.
Yeah, he's really immersed in the Gatorade.
Yeah, gotta love it.
Here's Iguodala. Oh, look out.
Wow. Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, I mean, it's startling that he'd even try that right now.
Here's the screen. Here's Porter. And he can't stop the run as he misses. The Warriors leading. Iguodala with it. Now guarded by Porter. From 11 feet away, Thompson misses.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Iguodala outside. Back to Thompson. Ring shot on the way. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket. For Washington, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Thompson against Beal. On deep. But they'll get another chance. Warriors leading by 4. Bogut with the screen on Gallinari. Backing him down is Iguodala. The drive by Green. Curry. And a foul call on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Take a look at what Curry's done. He has 15 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
Well, they might want to think about setting a few more screens for him to try to give him another open look or two.
The Warriors making a switch here, and both free throws good for Curry. The Wizards shooting at 50% in a decent group. Washington calls timeout.
So far, his shot selection has been questionable. A lot of tough, contested shots. If I'm coaching, I might sit him down for a minute.
Wall against Curry. They double him with Green. And a slam dunk by Vesely.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
And it's Golden State's ball. They're on a 15-4 run right now. Curry gets the screen from Randall. Curry kicks to Barnes. Pass to Randall. Out to Thompson. Outside, Green. Clock is at 3. And he banks in the layup. Green's got 7 points for the quarter.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And it's Barnes slamming it down. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Warriors?
Their activity at the defensive end, Kevin, has been really impressive. Attacking and coming away with steals.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
Wall dishes to Beal. Kicks it to Porter. Wide open shot is on the money. Porter's got 8.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Warriors leading by 6. Thompson for the triple. Rebound, Washington. Here's Wall. He's got 8, and it's blocked by Randall. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Golden State. Curry brings the double. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Iguodala with it, and Vesely picks him up defensively.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
And that one's good by Porter.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Here's Barnes. Rebounded by the Wizards. Booker's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Wall. Makes it off the glass. Wall's got 10.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
Timeout called the Warriors.
There's a lot of rappers out there trying to
And a moment to check out Klay Thompson here. This is the kind of play they love to see from him when he's just controlling things out there. Thompson scoring, 4th in free throw percentage. And he's in the top 10 in steals per game as well. So this is a guy who you have to be aware of when you've got the ball in your hands.
And Steve, we really can't gloss over his ranking as the top scorer in the NBA. I mean, he's the one guy you don't want to see coming out of the opposing locker room.
Warriors leading by 4. Back to Iguodala. He passes to Randall. Almost, but it rolls out.
You know, something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound totals are almost identical.
No separation there. Not yet anyway.
Golden State's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Barnes, screen on Wall. Curry passes to Barnes. Feeds to Thompson. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And you love the concentration. Gets hit, but stays with the play.
Yeah, he showed a lot right there. Plenty of concentration, finding a way to get that shot to fall.
Gallinari, he's checked in for Washington. Wizards trail by 7. Now here's Beal. 12 points for him. Excellent D there from Thompson. The Warriors shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Curry kicks to Barnes. Back to Curry from downtown. Offensive rebound. Porter with the steal. And here we go. Washington fast break. Here's Wall. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition. Getting the feel out there from long range, guys. That's his second 3 of the half.
Wizards shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Beal dishes to Booker. They swipe it. And up the court come the Warriors on top.
Look at that athletic play. Incredible.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, Clark?
Well, you know what the questions are about now? Now it's their defense, that's for sure.
And Wall kicks to Porter. Dishes to Booker. Tries from 10. Gets the front of the rim and out. Warriors leading by 10. Now the pass to Randall. Right side Curry. Barnes. Iguodala setting the pick for Barnes. Leads him in there. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Oh, yeah, he had not established position.
You know, I prefer the refs to whistle with a block when in doubt. I thought that was a good call there.
Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for the Warriors. Mills comes in for Steph Curry. The Wizards shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. He kicks it to Webster. Here's Gallinari, and it's sent back by Bogut. Well, with a strong mix of perimeter and interior defense, these leading shot blockers among small forwards this past month have had a very good run at their own end of the court. Second is Harrison Barnes.
Just superb athletic defenders right there, all of them, and aggressive too. They challenge every shot.
You'd really love to see every player devote the kind of energy to their defense that this group of small forwards does.
He feeds it to Thompson. Thompson off the pick from Randall. Fires for 3. Clock at 6. Thompson. Gallinari covering. Thompson misses. Wizards trail by 9. Nedovic the pass to Webster. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his first foul. John Wall's checked in for Bradley Beal. Here's Booker. 10 points for him. Back to Gallinari. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Gallinari's got 13.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel. I got him.
It's Thompson off the drive. Mills covered by Wall. 17-foot shot on the way. Out to Thompson. Second shot opportunity. Barnes dishes to Thompson. Barnes passes to Thompson. Again the miss by Thompson. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And Webster kicks to Nedovic. A stupendous finish in traffic. They got on this roll a while ago and they just haven't looked back. Randall passes to Bogut. Now the dish to Barnes. Thompson from long range. Again the miss by Thompson. Wizards shooting around 48% so far in the third. And Wall kicks to Gallinari. Back to Wall. He dishes it to Gallinari. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Now just a 1-point Warrior lead. The Warriors shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Mills hits the screen from Randall. And Mills kicks to Thompson. Warriors the rebound. The three from Barnes. The shot misses. Now the Wizards with it. Right now they're on a 9-0 run. Nedovic the pass to Wall. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Thompson for the triple. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Just when it looked like the third quarter was over, they go and do that. They pin 3 more points on the lead in the cruelest of fashions.
And we've reached the end of the third. Warriors lead by 4. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us.
Coming up this Friday, December 18th, the Detroit Pistons go up against the Dallas Mavericks. Live from Dallas. Don't miss out.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Wizards trail by 4. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So on the floor for Washington, Bradley Beal and Otto Porter Jr. are the wingmen. Vesely out there with Gallinari, and it's Wall in at point guard. Shot clock at 6. Here's Vesely. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. Vesely's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Wizards. And here is Iguodala. Out to Thompson. Rebound by John Wall. Wall's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Pass to Vesely. It's stolen by Green. The feed to Curry. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Thompson dishes to Iguodala. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Warriors lead by 5.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Thompson against Beal. Passes to Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Gallinari. Slams home and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on Andrew Bogut.
And that assist earned him a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
Trevor Booker, he's checked in now for Vesely. The Warriors shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Curry kicks to Green. Pass to Iguodala. Green with a screen on Porter. Iguodala, the pass to Curry. Outside, Green. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Iguodala. From outside the arc. Good.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, look at the discrepancy in the assist column between these two teams.
Beal dishes the Wall. Kicks to Gallinari. He's feeling it. Can't get it to go. The Warriors go the other way with it. They've led by as much as 10. Curry, guarded by Porter. There's the pick. Curry kicks to Green. Feeds it to Iguodala. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Oh, yeah, he had not established position.
You know, I prefer the refs to whistle with a block when in doubt. I thought that was a good call there.
Green passes to Curry. Dishes it to Thompson. And that one's good.
Heard the whistle and still kept his focus, able to knock that down.
And that is not easy, Steve. I mean, to take the bump, to maintain control of your body, and put it in the hole, tremendous play.
Look at the free throw percentage, unblemished since halftime, Clark. That's pretty nice.
I'd go farther than that, Steve. How about perfect?
Wall attacking. Here's Booker. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got assist number 8 now on the night. To the inside. Got a piece of it. On the pass to Beal. To the paint. Gallinari somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. And now just a 4-point Warrior lead. Warriors have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Iguodala up top, defended by Beal. Curry attacking. It's rebounded by Booker. The Wizards have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Iguodala with the block. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Curry can't get it to go. The Wizards shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Booker, guarded by Green. It's stolen by Green. Thompson right side. Deflected. Beal with the steal. All with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Wall fires. Wall with another miss. Warriors leading by 4. Green, the pass to Randall. Outside Curry. He passes to Green. Green gets a screen from Randall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Curry dishes to Iguodala. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And here we go, the Wizards fast break. Wall with the ball. And that one's good by Porter.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even at full speed. I love that about him.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Well, I felt like his defense was letting him down out there, guys, so he wanted to get a timeout to talk it over and try to tighten things up here.
You know, a part of coaching, a lot of coaching actually, is making sure that momentum never gets too far away from your team. That's a good timeout.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Draymond Green. And it's Mills in for Steph Curry. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thank you, Kevin. Mark Jackson had some words for his team over that break. He tried to really fire them up to bring it home, saying, all night, you have all night to rest after the final buzzer. For now, we have to lay it on the line and try to bring it home. Guys, back to you.
And Booker kicks to Gallinari to tie it up. And that one hits back iron. Golden State's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Randall passes to Mills. He kicks to Barnes. He feeds it to Thompson. To stop the drought. That's good. Thompson's got 5 points now this quarter. Wizards trail by 4. Now Beal. Wall sets a screen for Beal. Outside, Wall. And he uses the glass on the way.
You know, they've been so effective when they've been able to get the ball inside.
Some real shortcomings from this defense. I mean, they've given up 5 straight looks in the paint.
And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Iguodala's drive. Thompson outside. From deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Iguodala's got 4 assists in the game. Wall with it. Wall gets a screen from Booker. Beal dishes to Gallinari. And it's Gallinari again missing. Warriors leading by 5. Thompson outside. This one for 3. Barnes kicks to Thompson. Iguodala outside. Mills. Pass to Randall. Gives him the lead pass. Oh, and the dunk by Barnes.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
There's Beal with the 3. Washington gets it back.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
Thompson passes to Mills. Off target with his 3.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time. But yeah, I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
The Warriors have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. And the shot's good from Randall.
Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
Wizards trail by 9. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Feels good, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
There's the dish to Mills. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Well, he earned that one. Took the hit and still found a way to knock it down.
Yeah, fantastic body control. And the will to get it done. You like that focus.
Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Andre Iguodala.
And you can feel the momentum swinging. They needed that shot badly.
Steve, I sense some frustration here. It seems like they're getting a little frustrated. It's understandable because they've given up this big run.
Each trip down becoming more important.
Yeah, they need to string some successful offensive possessions together and then tighten down defensively.
He's showing no signs of letting up here.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
You know, he wants to tinker a little bit, and he's taking the time to do so right here.
Yeah, I think you're right. He just didn't like some of the things he saw out there, a bit uncomfortable, and wanted to talk it over.
And the Warriors making a change here. Warriors leading by 9. Here's Bazemore. Rebound by the Wizards. Beal's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. He dishes it to Porter. Wall. The feed now to Gallinari. And it's Gallinari again missing.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
Yeah, not giving up too many second chance opportunities, which is always important, and it's been one of the reasons they have the lead right now.
Barnes can't get it to go.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Yeah, they're lucky that they didn't get burned on that one.
Passes it to Wall. The good-looking shot from the wing. And for the Warriors, they're shooting 44% in the 4th. The offense with some ups and downs. It's stolen by Wall. And here we go, the Wizards fast break. And they will get the basket here, folks. As they rule goaltending.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
The Warriors leading. Here's Bazemore. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Washington calls timeout. Wizards trail by 7. Outside, Wall. Beal with it. Now guarded by Bazemore. Porter dishes to Wall. Clock at 6. Gets it to go. Wall's got 20.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. This shooting has been off the charts.
Warriors leading by 5. And Bazemore kicks to Ilyasova. Feeds it to Bazemore. Rejected by Beal. Pass to Gallinari. Kicks it to Beal. Dishes it to Wall. Green with the block. Barnes against Porter. Barnes passes to Bazemore. Golden State moving it around. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Ilyasova. 20 points for Steph Curry.
Maybe the pressure, the weight of expectation starting to sink in now as he looks like he's second-guessing his shot, not letting it go with the same confidence we saw earlier.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're losing by 8. There's a minute 47 left to play in the final quarter. And the Warriors making a change here. Now here's Wall. Right side, Wall.
Well, how about John Wall in this one? He has 20 points and 10 assists also. He's been tough on the inside and displayed great vision with his passing, too.
Yeah, he's giving them a little bit of everything, guys.
And so Wall nails both of them.
Those free throws edge them a little closer. A couple of stops on defense, and they might not be down for long.
Curry attacking. The pass to Barnes. Iguodala. Thompson right side. On baseline, Jay. Rebound, Washington.
Well contested shot there.
And that's the key defensively. You've got to make them work for it, challenge every shot.
And Beal kicks the wall. He passes to Booker. He feeds it to Beal. Pass to Booker. Covered by Barnes. 6 to shoot. And another miss by Washington. Warriors leading by 6. Here's Iguodala. Makes the lead pass. Barnes kicks to Iguodala. The dish to Curry. Banked in off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 8.
They are not letting up, guys. They just keep coming at them.
And I'd say that lead is too big to overcome at this point.
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Gallinari outside. The shot is no good.
Not the best shot. Long range and with a defender right in his space.
And defensively, that's the kind of work he's known for. I mean, he loves to lock you up.
Barnes sets a screen for Curry. Fires the three. No good. Guys, a comeback probably not in the cards at this point.
Yeah, unless something dramatic and drastic occurs.
Yeah, something crazy would have to happen. I think you can pretty much put a bow on this one.
Thompson, defended by Beal. It's Thompson off the drive. Iguodala. He kicks it to Curry. Bogut with a screen on Beal. Shot off the screen. Misses the shot. So we see the Warriors get the win here. They pulled off this win, Clark, with respectable performances on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I think it was just really a nice overall effort, Kevin.
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the Jordan Player of the Game, Klay Thompson.
First they knocking, now they hopping. All on the way cause they see me popping. Big, large pockets, they start flocking. Here's what I say when they ass keep knocking.
My daddy said trust no man but your brothers, and never leave your day ones in the gutter. My daddy said treat young girls like your mother. My mama said trust no hoe, use a rubber. I'ma act 1, 2, stop the track, bring it back. What it do? See, Ricky said never let nobody get the one up on you. If they run up on you, hit them with a 1, 2 or a bitch slap. Leave the cul-de-sac, your brothers gon' have your back regardless. And stick with your day one homies that was here before you started. And fear no man but the man above your head. Pray before you go to bed, everything my mama said.
First they knocking, now they hopping. All on the way cause they see me popping. Big, large pockets, they start flocking. Here's what I say when they ass keep knocking.
My daddy said trust no man but your brothers, and never leave your day ones in the gutter. My daddy said treat young girls like your mother. My mama said trust no hoe, use a rubber. My daddy said trust no man but your brothers, and never leave your day ones in the gutter. My daddy said treat young girls like your mother. My mama said trust no hoe, use a rubber. Hey, your mama ain't shit, your daddy ain't shit, and I've been making waves way before nostalgic. That was back in Carol City, yeah, when I was just a chick. With the all black faded dicky with the Raider fit, that was it. We was lit, y'all wasn't even shit yet. We was 3-6, Wu-Tang mixed with Dipset. Ricky used to take me to my first shows ever. Will only drop jewels way before they drop cheddar.
First they mocking, now they hopping. All on the way cause they see me popping. Big, large pockets, they start flocking. Here's what I say when they ass keep knocking.
My daddy said trust no man but your brothers, and never leave your day ones in the gutter. My daddy said treat young girls like your mother. My mama said trust no hoe, use a rubber. My daddy said trust no man but your brothers, and never leave your day ones in the gutter. My daddy said treat young girls like your mother. My mama said trust no hoe, use a rubber. Ricky used to take me to my first shows ever. Will only drop jewels way before they drop cheddar.
First they mocking, now they hopping. All on the way cause they see me popping. Big, large pockets, they start flocking. Here's what I say when they ass keep knocking.
My daddy said trust no man but your brothers, and never leave your day ones in the gutter. My daddy said treat young girls like your mother. My mama said trust no hoe, use a rubber. My daddy said trust.
Used to have friends, now I got enemies. Used to keep them close, now they dead to me. Used to